What's going on, guys? I'm with the Moose, and today I'm back on my Braves franchise. Today we're going to be playing the Mets in a series at SunTrust Park, of course, in Atlanta. We'll see how we can do against the Mets here. A 4-game series, which I will be honest, is not going to be showing all 4 games, or I'm not going to be showing all 4 games in this video. It was definitely the plan of mine to do that, and we'll get into exactly why we couldn't do that in a little bit. But first game up, got Mike Foltynewicz on the hill. He's actually facing off against Noah Syndergaard. Good pitching matchup here, as Folty really solid so far throughout April, into May, of course, now. But Syndergaard kind of struggling, almost a 6 ERA. And a 1.41 whip, which is really not great for Syndergaard and definitely not what he wants to do. And this is also not what he wants to do. Give up a home run to Freddie Freeman in the bottom of the first inning. Great way to start off a game. Freddie Freeman really picking it up for us lately, hitting over 300. I believe that was his 4th or 5th home run on the season as well. Really solid. Just a rock solid guy in the middle of the lineup. You gotta love having that, and fantastic. So here's Folty though, next batter of the next inning, or the first batter of the next inning, and he gives the lead right back up. Curtis Granderson putting one into the seats. That is going to tie this one up. I always seem to give up those solo home runs, which I always say isn't the biggest deal in the world because it's just one run, but it is still kind of frustrating, especially when you just took the lead. But here we go in the 6th inning. This is just showing off how Folty he can just dominate sometimes. High fastball, gets Cespedes to strike out. 2-2 count to Lucas Duda. He strikes out on a 97-mile-an-hour fastball as well. And then Curtis Granderson up next. Let's see if we can get him to K on a 2-2 count. 2 outs. He actually flies out to center field. Unfortunately, we didn't get the strikeout, but hey, we'll take the out regardless. And 3 up, 3 down in the 6th inning. Very solid game for Folty here. Really pitched well. And Ender Inciarte leading off the next inning, and that's going to be important because he's our table setter. 2-1 count. Swings a little bit late on a pitch. Of course, Syndergaard's still on the hill. You can't count on getting ahead of too many of his pitches, but we'll take the double down the left field line. Very nice. And now Brandon Phillips up next. Dansby Swanson taking a day off today, so we move Phillips up in the lineup. He takes a walk right there, so we got 1st and 2nd here, giving us a chance to do some damage with Freddie Freeman. 1-1 count, and sadly he grounds into a double play. Very easy, not even halfway down the line by the time the ball gets to first base, and retires him. So that kind of sucked. I mean, had the home run in the 1st inning, and then just a double play kills us. Then Matt Kemp up next. He's going to rip one into right center field. Curtis Granderson on the move, and he stumbles, cannot reel it in. That's going to be an RBI double for Kemp, giving us the lead 2-1. Almost thought about going to 3rd. But thought a little wiser not to do that. But hey, we'll take it. Now here in the 8th inning, Ryan Howard pinch hitting, of course. He's going to knock a base hit through the shift right there. That's going to get him on. We're also going to pinch run Emilio Bonifacio because obviously Ryan Howard not too quick, not too fleet of foot out there. Definitely want a guy that can move a little bit around, and Emilio is definitely going to be our guy off the bench this season to do just that. Then Ender Inciarte once again rips another double, this time to right field. That's going to move Emilio over to 3rd. Almost, maybe if it was out there a little bit longer, could have gotten him home. Also the wild throw, but really didn't go anywhere. Brandon Phillips up next, 3-1 count. He's going to take another walk there. So now we have bases loaded and have a really good chance once again for Freddie Freeman to do some damage. 2-1 count, and he grounds out to the second baseman. Thankfully, he had to dive and couldn't get a double play on us. Only got the 1 at first. That's going to, give us another chance to score a couple more runs possibly here. Kemp at the dish with only 1 down. He's going to rip one to left field. Really nothing doing here, just a routine fly out, but it does give us a chance to score, tag up, and score on this sacrifice fly, which is very nice. Always got to manufacture runs any way you can. Taking a 4-1 lead now here into the 9th inning. And Jim Johnson on to get the save. He's going to get a changeup in there. Strike out Jay Bruce to end this one. And we take the victory in game number 1 of the series. Not too bad at all. Very nice. And I got to love this outfield celebration dance. A little dab for him at the end of the game. We'll take it. And we take the victory. Now, in game number 2, I do want to mention we got roughed up with R.A. Dickey. 11-5 is the final score. You guys can see here. This is the final at-bat for Ender Inciarte. But basically what happened with this is like half of my recording of the game is just completely gone. So if I showed any of it, it would be like really disjointed. And I figured, we got killed anyway. Why bother even showing like the random little parts that I had? So I showed the very end just to, give you guys an update on what we had. No, I did not show it because we got wrecked or anything like that. I don't mind showing games where we get lit up, but it's just the recording was honestly completely messed up. So no big deal. Game number 3 of the series and the final game in this video, and you guys will see exactly why, as I'm sure the title and the thumbnail have kind of pointed to. Now, Dansby Swanson making an incredible play here in the 5th inning. Great play getting the man at first base, diving stab, and getting Wilmer Flores over at first. He can't even believe it, but really nice play there by our star shortstop. Now we walk the next man up, which is definitely not what you want to do. I hate walking people. It's like one of my biggest pet peeves in baseball, and in MLB The Show, I guess, is still baseball. He's over on second base now, though, and we dive with Markakis, thinking we could get that one to end the inning. Instead, it gets past him. That's going to be a run and also a triple there. Really kind of ugly right here. You guys will see a replay real quick of this play. Jose Reyes on third now with the triple, but you guys can see it's kind of like a low liner. I didn't think I was going to be able to get there without diving. I dive for it, and it goes right over his glove, and that ends up leading to 2 runs there because they get the 1 on the RBI for Jose Reyes, and then the next man up gets a base hit as well to drive in Reyes. So they're taking a 2-0 lead here in this inning. Definitely not what you want to see here, but here in the top of the 6th inning, Jay Bruce up. He is going to launch one to left field. That is going to be a home run. They take a 3-0 lead there. Pretty big home run, opposite field too. Definitely impressive by Jay Bruce, and Bartolo Colon not happy about that. Now Wilmer Flores up next. Is he going to get robbed by Swanson again? Not quite. A little bit behind it. And look what happens after this play. We get this message, and I couldn't even believe it. It says, "Oh boy, it's a scene every player and manager dread." Dansby Swanson fell like a ton of bricks after that play, clutching at his knee. He heard the pop. An MRI will be needed tomorrow, but it's all but a formality to confirm that he's torn his ACL. And honestly, I left this page up as long as it could go for like a minute or two. I honestly couldn't believe it. Our star player, besides Freddie Freeman, of course, our top prospect, is down with an ACL injury and going to be out the rest of the season. It's just unreal. Like, I can't even believe it happened. And I don't know. It was on the same play that he made the inning before. Now, we do get 1 run back here with Mike Moustakas. Of course, more to come on the Dansby Swanson injury after this game, but we trying to still win a ball game here, seeing if we can do anything. We do get the home run back, but now in the 9th inning, down 2, still Familia on, and Kurt Suzuki gives it a ride to center, but definitely nothing doing there. That's going to be the final out of the game, and the Mets take this one in a victory for them. But obviously it's a loss for us, but we lost a lot more than just the game in this one, as Dansby Swanson going to be out for the year. You guys can see right here, going to be out 6 months. That is essentially the entire season, and we're going to obviously be putting him on the 60-day DL. I just could not believe that this happened. It's kind of unreal if you think about it. I know I keep saying it, but I still cannot believe it. But now, where are we going to go to replace him, or get a guy to play shortstop? Now, I was thinking Ozzy Albies. He's our other top prospect behind Dansby, but he's a little too, I was going to say bad. That's not fair to him. He's not ready yet to play in the MLB. He's also struggling in the minors so far this season in my franchise. So I figured, let's go outside. Let's get a veteran, bring a guy in for like 1 year deal. No big deal. Don't need to make a trade or anything like that, but bringing a veteran, Alexi Ramirez, on the free agent list, and we're going to go after him. Why not? He's only 35, or I guess he is 35, but he's got the veteran experience. He's pretty good. Could give us a solid job at shortstop, but we only want to sign him to 1 year, obviously, and don't really want to pay him too much money. So we're trying to offer him this contract, $3.9 million. He wants some more. We're going to go to 4 and see if he takes that. And unfortunately, Alexi being very selective with who he signs with. It makes sense. He'd probably want to sign with a contender potentially, but he doesn't want to go for any of that stuff. So we say, screw it. We're not going for Alexi Ramirez now. We will go for Jimmy Rollins, who is basically pondering retirement in real life. And we're going to try to see if we can, make him postpone that retirement at least 1 year here with the Braves, and he wants a couple $1 million. We're going to give him 2.1 right there. He wants a little bit more though, and we're going to give him, I believe, 2.3 in the end, and get his services on board. He is going to sign with us, and this is the new lineup. Ender Inciarte, Brandon Phillips move into the 2-hole, Freddie Freeman, Matt Kemp, Mike Moustakas, and then Tyler Flowers will move up from 8 to 6. Nick Markakis at 7, and then of course Jimmy Rollins at 8, and then the pitcher spot at 9. So that's the new lineup. Let me know what you guys think of it down in the comments down below. Leave your condolences for Dansby Swanson injury as well. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.